New update! Go shop. Ah! A pack of tools and attachments paying homage to the weapons of the Old West.
Chad actually got art done to advertise this, and that's a welcome change. So jumping into it, we have the Wild West Weapons Pack, which is a mouthful, and released a few days ago for like 149 scrap parts in Scrap Shop, which is about 170 Robux, which is $1.70, so there you go. First up, we have the Wasteland Ranger rig, which, while this isn't actually part of the Wild West pack itself, it came out in the same update, and let's be honest, this is just a futuristic cowboy, so I'm including it. And I really like everything on this one except the vest. The vest just really kills it for me, but I do like the hat, the goggles too, and the bullets on the left arm. Next up is going to be the Durant New Army. Now this is a generic revolver, presumably chambered in 44 or 45, and, you know, it is a gun, to say the least. It actually has some really neat fucking animations. For example, you know, if you hammer the gun, it actually hammers, which, you know, might not seem like a lot to some newer players, but this is really advanced compared to what Mirage had. So, you know, let me have this one, alright? No, but in all seriousness though, this is actually a really high quality gun model, and, you know, I know some people might say that the price point of 149 Robux for what's essentially 4 guns, even though there is some customization that you can do to essentially get 6 guns even, which one of those is related to the Durant, which I'll get to in a moment here, but I don't know, I just feel like given the higher quality of the gun models and the amount of bang for your buck, I'd say $1.70 is entirely worth it for this gun. Plus, you can probably get like the laser sight or something with the extra 10 scrap that you have, so overall I'd say it's worth it personally, but I don't know, I'm not Chad's sock puppet. I'm not gonna like try and force you into the ATF gun market, but I do really think that these are high quality animations and high quality gun models, and overall I'd say they're worth it. One thing that I would point out that is a bit interesting is that the revolver uses a speed loading animation, which, you know, I feel like that could be an attachment or something, so, you know, for all those survival players, if you want individually input one bullet after another and so on, you know, then you could do that, but insanely high quality gun models. Let's move on. Now, while editing this, I was just gonna jump to the next clip, but it came to my attention just now that none of these clips have gun audio, which I did record, but for whatever reason it didn't get picked up, so I'm just gonna play a clip with all the audio separately now. So yeah, some pretty high quality sound effects, but that's not all, because you can also turn the Durant into a rifle through customization. And while this might not be the most crazy thing to some of you, this just sells me on the customization for guns in Wintertide, and while I'm sure we're probably not going to be getting nearly as many guns as we would in Mirage, for example, the guns that we are going to get are going to be way more high quality and generally way more customizable, so if you get a gun, you're going to use it for longer. So anyway, with the long drawn out explanation for why I think the customization system is so cool out of the way, you can also throw some straps on the back of this bad boy for aesthetic purposes, or you could just paint it black. This video is gonna get striked for copyright now, so subscribe. I am being held captive. Next up is the Lawrence lever action. Now, this is a lever action rifle, as you could guess by the name, and it's based off of the Marlin Thumper, which is a 44 Magnum or 357 Magnum rifle, you know, of the lever action variety, if you couldn't guess by now. Now, this gun is pretty neat looking, I guess, you know, it's definitely got its charm, and it has some neat animations as well, which are admittedly copy and pasted from the next gun that we're gonna look at, but we'll get to that when we get there. It does have a actual sling this time, which, you know, is better than straps, and there's also some other customization that can be done, but, you know, it doesn't actually have any other attachments that come in this weapon pack, which is unfortunate, but I guess they're probably gonna add a flashlight or something to the scrap shop eventually. In the meanwhile, though, we also don't have a sight for this thing, so that's just kind of stupid. Either way, it's time for the audio for this gun. Next up, we've got the Warden lever action. And this bad boy is essentially just the Lawrence, but better in every way, shape, and form. Now, obviously, it's got that good old 1800s charm to it. It's the Wild West pack after all, but you might be saying, how could you beat the Lawrence with this thing? The Lawrence just looks better stock and has far more versatility than the Warden. Or at least it's supposed to. You know, good old Chad's lazy mean, whatever. But, for one, the Warden has a brass barrel. That just looks neat. There's no exception to that, especially compared to the grays and blacks on every other gun in the Wild West pack. It also has the exact same sling as the Lawrence does, but I think the Warden's trump card is a little bit less flashy than that. The short-barreled Warden is a fucking nugget! Now don't get me wrong, okay, I might be biased since I do dabble in Escape from Tarkov from time to time. Alright, I've got Welling Up on my other monitor, and I just can't say no to a good nugget Mosin.
Little baby Mosin, little chicken nugget Mosin.
Either way, I don't care. This gun is just better than the Lawrence. Alright, unless the Lawrence gets, like, anything interesting added to it. Like, any form of attachments, but, you know, in that case, it'll probably be better than the Warden, but I don't care. I love the fucking chicken nugget Warden. On to the next gun. Now, given the effort that I put into that last transition, you can probably tell that I don't have much more to say about the Wild West weapon pack, and you'd be wrong, actually. I really like the Monroe shotgun. Now, this is a break action 12 gauge, and to start off, you know, it looks nice, I guess. Obviously, it's break action, which is unique. I'm pretty sure this is the first one in Wintertide, but as it stands, it's just a neat-looking shotgun, and it'd be great for a survival roleplay, but outside of that, you know, it might look a little bit bland, and it has the same animations as pretty much every other weapon that we've discussed so far, excluding, obviously, the break action reloading. But otherwise, a pretty bland gun, nothing too special, nothing too terrible, but still probably not the best gun, you know, in this weapon pack. But I've saved the best for last, and I realized that customization exists. Now, what's so special about this is you can make the thing just entirely black wood, and the black wood looks so goddamn sexy, and just this looks so goddamn good. Alright, I'm already a fan of shotguns, like I said before. This just looks so sick, okay? And on top of that, you could make it a nugget. Now, hypothetically speaking, right, let's say that you want to have a flintlock pistol on your character, but obviously they're from, like, before whatever the year is, 1984, where you can't have weapons from before that time, and, you know, you don't want to get moderated. Just use the Monroe, okay? This thing looks like a flintlock. Just say that it's a flintlock, and 50-50, you know, you might not get banned. You're probably gonna get banned anyway, but that doesn't matter, because I love the fucking Monroe. And what's better than the Monroe? Nugget, you can get the black Monroe Nugget, which just looks even sexier, and I really fucking love it. So, yeah, I love the Monroe, pretty much. Honestly, my favorite weapon in the weapon pack, and yeah, there you go. So yeah, there you go. Those are my thoughts on the Wild West weapon pack, and yeah, personally I think the Monroe comes out on top, followed by the Durant, and the Warden and Lawrence are just under that, because they're not really that customizable, but that's just my take on it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and that's about it.